What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the Rams Bust-A-Baller rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. In the last episode, if you did miss it, we had the 2017 playoff special. We got to the NFC Championship game, and spoiler alert, we did not win. We got absolutely obliterated. We got our cheeks clapped. We got pwned. We got taken to the back alley, prison style. It was bad. It was just bad. We got beat by the Bears. They were miles better than us. They were the much better team, and it showed. So now we are here in the offseason. In this video, we will go through the offseason free agency and the draft. I'm not sure if I'm going to be drafting a lot of players this year because this draft class is kind of buns. Not for like the top talent guys. There's a lot of top talent here, but we can't draft those guys. We got to draft guys that are bad. So it's kind of buns for that. So I might be trading a lot of picks. We'll have to wait and see. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's do this thing. But before we start the off season, we've got to simulate the Super Bowl. Ravens and Bears. Who's your pick? I'm going to pick the Bears. They were the best team that I've ever faced so far. So I'm assuming that they're going to beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl. And they do. 28-17. The Chicago Bears are your world champions of football. Jabara Williams is the MVP. Congratulations to him. Jay Cutler is the MVP of the league. And they deserve it. They are the best team. So now we get to retirements. Vincent Jackson, RIP, my man. You retire from the league. Thomas Davis, Richie Incognito, Jared Allen, Matt McBriar, Andre Johnson, Andrew Whitworth, Brodney Poole, Jahari Evans, Jonathan Joseph, DeBrickashaw Ferguson after 12 years in the league and a few years on the Rams. He does end up retiring. Santonio Holmes, love that man. Logan Mankins, Greg Jennings, Reggie Bush, Miles Austin, Reggie Bush, another guy formerly of the Rams. Chris Gamble, gone. Love that man too. Dwight Freeney, Rob Sims, Cortland Finnegan, Jordy Nelson, Trent Cole, Adam Vinatieri, not realistic. Eddie Royal, Marquise Golston, or Colston, excuse me, not Golston. Who else is down here? Anybody else? Tim Hightower, Mike Williams, Alex Green. Anybody else? Michael Bush, Anthony Fasano. A few head coaches. Ooh, a lot of head coaches. John Harbaugh, Ron Rivera, Mike Tomlin, and Vic Fangio. They don't really matter that much. I guess John Harbaugh because he was technically on the Ravens in this year, 2017. So some big name retirements. Some former Rams have retired now. But it is time to move on to free agency. I think, right? Unless there's anything that I need to move on from. Is there anyone I have all the contracts up to date? Jameis is now an 88 superstar X Factor. I think we're going to stick with him for a little bit. I don't think we've got all the contracts ready. I don't think we need to do anything. I think it's time to advance. All right, so we're here in free agency. We have no money, so I'm not even going to attempt to spend anything. And Jay Cutler might be leaving the Bears after winning a Super Bowl and an MVP. He might be headed to the football team. That's interesting. There's some pretty big name guys here. Rob Gronkowski has no offers. Darrelle Revis, Mike Pouncey. We obviously can't get any of these guys because, one, we don't have any money, and two, they're all very good, so we can't. They don't fit the system, so we can't get them. So I'll see you guys at free agency recap because I can't sign anybody. All right, so here we are at free agency recap. Like I said, we don't have any money, so I didn't sign anybody. Rob Gronkowski does go to the Dolphins, though, at 29 years old, so that's pretty cool. Darrelle Revis goes to the world champions, the Bears. Davin Joseph goes to the Patriots. That's pretty cool. Mike Pouncey to the Browns. Marshall Yanda to the Chargers. Jay Cutler, the MVP of the Super Bowl and of the league, goes to Baltimore now instead of the Bears. Jermaine Gresham goes to the Colts. Marcus McNeil to the Niners. Van Noy to the Giants. Devin McCourty back to the Patriots, I would assume. Keith Rivers, Bills. Terrell Suggs back to the Ravens. James White back to the Patriots. Jared Mayo goes to the Bears. Jimmy Graham to the Jets. Big Ben to the Texans. Troy Polamalu to the Jets. Alshon Jeffrey to the Steelers. Michael Orr, Vikings. There's some weird free agent signings. Joe Flacco is going to be the replacement for Jay Cutler in Chicago. Good luck with that. And that is all the free agent signings. Now it's time to start the draft.
are now on the clock.
We have pick 9 currently. And then we have pick 28 and pick 29. So I don't even know what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. I don't even know what I'm looking to get. I said this earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of these picks. Well, I'm definitely not going to use all these picks, but I'm not sure if I'm even going to draft a lot of players this year because I don't think this draft is that good for guys that are not superstars. Like, obviously, if we go to all positions and we go to available, like all these guys I would love to take, but I can't take those guys because those guys are very good. So I have to take these guys. And I could take a guy like Billy Price. He looks pretty good, but obviously Rashaan Evans I would much rather take. I don't know if Rashaan Evans counts, though, is the only problem. So let's start skipping. Who's going to be number 1? Denzel Ward is number 1 overall. Okay.
The Patriots
Baker to the Seahawks. Bradley Chubb, good pick by the Patriots there. Quentin Nelson to the Saints. Saquon Barkley to the Colts. Roquan Smith to the Broncos. Minka Fitzpatrick to the Falcons. And Mike McGlinchey to the Jaguars. Now it is us. And Billy Price is there. Taven Bryan is also here. We do need a defensive tackle. I would like to have Taven Bryant. I feel like Harold Landry is more fitting than Rashaan Evans because Rashaan Evans is a very solid player and Harold Landry is a very solid player too. I'm just trying not to cheat the system because they kind of fall. I don't know. They kind of it's a tough decision because they fall so close in my opinion that I don't think that they fit. I'm going to take Taven Bryan. I think he's going to be pretty good for us. He's a 72. We do need a defensive tackle to pair alongside Dominic Easley. And now we've got pick 28. So I'm going to skip here, see if Rashaan Evans or Harold Landry go. I would rather take Harold Landry out of the 2. Well, obviously, I'd rather take Rashaan Evans out of the 2. But there he goes, 74 overall to the Bengals, I think that was.
The Giants are now on the
Harold
clock.
Landry is still available with this pick. So maybe we just take him? Maybe we just take him? Right? Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take Harold Landry. He is a 69, but he has hidden. So that will help us. That will help us a lot. And I think I'm going to trade this pick away for a first rounder next year. Somebody's willing to give me a first rounder in 2030. That's the Vikings, which the Vikings are giving me a very good package there. I will take that. All right, now I will see you guys at pick 16 in the second round. All right, we are here, pick 16. We have also pick 17. So we got to choose wisely here. Is this where we take Darius Geis? Am I a bad guy if I take Darius Geis? No, I'm not a bad guy if I take Darius Geis because he's technically, this is not the real life version of Darius Geis. So we're just going to look past it, okay? I'm going to take Darius Geis. He's a 72 with hidden. And we're going to look past it. We're not going to look at off the field issues that happen in real life because technically there are no off the field issues in Madden. So he's going to be on my team and I don't feel bad about it because I am awesome. And now I will skip to pick 29 and I'll see you guys there. All right, we are here. And why do I feel like I should take one of these quarterbacks? I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I kind of want to take one of the quarterbacks. I don't know if I should though. Is it a waste of a pick if I do? Let's take Sammy. Let's take Sammy Darnold. He's a 62, but he does have hidden. So that'll be cool for us. If he develops, he could be our next quarterback right there. And now with this first pick in the third round, I'm thinking maybe Sam Hubbard or Malik Jefferson. He looks pretty good. Malik Jefferson does look pretty good. What about BJ Hill? BJ Hill does look pretty good too, but we already have Taven Bryan. Let's take Malik Jefferson. What is he going to be? He's going to be a 67 with normal. All right, not the best pick. He'll probably be a practice squad guy. That's all right, though. BJ Hill was even worse than him, I think. So I guess it's better that we took him then.
The Rams are now on.
All right, we're up again. And I think at this point, I'm not going to draft a lot of people. Mostly because I don't really need to draft a lot of people. So I'm going to probably trade this pick. I have so many third-round picks. I think I draft Sam Hubbard. He's a 66 with normal. And then I trade the rest of these third-round picks. So I will see you guys at probably the 4th round. All right, so I didn't like any of the trade offers for this pick. So we're going to draft somebody. And it's probably going to be either this Deshaun Hand guy from Alabama, or it's going to be Will Dissly from Washington. I think we take Deshaun Hand first. Let's take Deshaun Hand. He's a 67, but he does have hidden. That could potentially work out for us. Who knows?
Ravens are now on the clock.
All right, do I like any of these picks that they're offering me? A lot of 2029 stuff. I don't really want 2029 stuff. I want 2030 stuff. And I do like this Bucks offer. So I'm going to take the Bucks offer. And I'll see you guys at pick 16 in the 4th round. All right, here we are. Pick 16 in the 4th round. I still have a ton of draft picks left. And there's only a few guys that I'd like to have, which would be Troy Fumagalli and Shaquem Griffin. So let's take Shaquem Griffin first. He's the man with one hand. He has hidden development. No, that is not right. You're supposed to have one hand. Whatever, it's okay. And then we skip to pick 29 and probably take Troy Fumagalli, or he just gets taken. All right, that's okay. Is there anybody else here that I'd like to have? Probably not, right? I don't like any of these guys. No. I might be trading all these picks, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't see anybody else that I even would consider drafting, especially in the 4th round. So let me work out a trade package for somebody, and then I'll catch you guys back with... I'll probably keep one of my picks, and then I'll see you guys then. All right, we have our final pick, pick 29 in the 7th round, and there's one guy, hopefully he's still here. I would assume he would be. There he is, JT Barrett from Ohio State. I just want to take him because I love JT Barrett, as a college quarterback at least. So we take JT. He's not ever going to play for us, but we got him on the team. And now we can skip and skip Bradley Bozeman and then Alex McGough? How did they say that name? I don't even know. But he was Mr. Irrelevant. So let's take a look at draft recap real quick. What do we got? We got Taven Bryan, 72 overall, then Harold Landry, but he does have hidden, so that's good. Darius Geis was a good pick. Sam Darnold also has hidden. Malik Jefferson was a kind of pick. Sam Hubbard was kind of an pick. Deshaun Hand has hidden, so he could be pretty useful for us. Shaquem Griffin, and then JT Barrett. Not the most impressive draft or the most exciting draft, but I got a couple positions that I needed to beef up, get some depth, especially with Harold Landry there. And I think we'll be good. I think we will be good. I mean, we made it to the NFC Championship game. This draft definitely does help us. It doesn't hurt us. So, plus this draft wasn't that full of guys that are not the greatest, but also fit our challenge. So, I mean, we kind of got screwed on this one. Hopefully next year's a little bit better. And remember, we are coming to the end of this series. Only a couple more seasons to go because, remember, we don't do the 2020 draft, right? Yeah, 2020 draft. The one with Joe Burrow. Whatever the one with Joe Burrow is, 2019 or 2020, whatever that one is, we don't do that one because it doesn't have the actual player portraits. It just has the generated faces and stuff. So, I mean, that ruins the immersion and stuff. So, I don't really want to do that. I stopped it when we did the Bears series. Or not the Bears series, the Brown series. And it just ruins the immersion, at least I feel like. So, we'll stop it before we get there, and we are actually coming up on that. I think we have one more draft before that then. Or maybe this is the last season. I don't know. I'll find out, and then I'll tell you guys at the beginning of the next episode. But make sure to smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!